Hello grapplers and welcome to a new video. Nico March the other day asked on stream where was my OKI video. Even though I've talked about OKI in several videos, I don't have a proper video only for OKI. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm gonna show you as many OKI situations with Zangief as possible. A Spinebuster, oh baby, down forward throw, plus 33. That means you can dash after it and still be plus 7. Here you can use a lot of buttons, SPD, punish counter version, or if they're in the corner, you get the same plus 33, but they stay in place. Here you can do the same, dash, and be plus 11 in this case. So that's even better. You can also micro walk and still have OKI, and be plus 5 if you do it right away. There we go. Capture suplex, plus 8. In the middle of the screen, there's nothing you can do. However, as punish counter or as a side switch in the corner, that plus 8 is very significant. The plus 8, you can go for a crouching medium punch. Remember, they can parry this. Or you can delay the SPD and do it right as they are standing up. You can even do a strong SPD, but you have to delay it. Brainbuster. This is mostly used as a side switch. There we go. You're gonna be plus 14 here. Your standing heavy punch cannot be interrupted. You can walk SPD if you want. There we go. Or you can stay here and see what they do. Super level 1. Here you're plus 29. From here you can drive rush, light SPD. This knee is plus. However, they can mash a 4-framer, so be careful. Always drive rush after it, and your OKI is gonna be very bueno. Super level 2. You can use super level 1 for the same OKI, or do this. Dash. Medium SPD, standing medium punch, headbutt even, knee. And if you go for a SPD or a regular grab, you have to delay it a little bit. Don't do it right away. You have to let the drive rush go for a few frames. SPD. Light SPD is plus 30. Other SPDs like medium, OD, strong, plus 28. You can drive rush sweep. You have to let go of the drive rush for a few frames. You can drive rush heavy punch. This is harder to do. Sometimes this will lose to drive impact. And you can always drive rush standing medium punch or drive rush knee. All of them have their weaknesses and you have to delay the drive rush a little bit. The OKI for Borscht Dynamite is almost the same as regular SPD. Plus 19. Mostly the same. Here, since you're a little bit closer, you can just drive rush and press the button almost immediately. You can use buttons here or just drive rush a little bit, let go of the drive rush for a few frames and go for SPD. Most likely light SPD, but if you're close enough and if for some reason the opponent is respecting your frames, you can use medium and heavy. I mentioned in other videos the safe jumps. We're gonna cover them right here, only 2 of them. That is a safe jump. Beats every single wake up, with the exception of waking up with parry, obviously, or some specific situations like Marisa's armor or amnesia. Or the amnesia in this case. You can also use the sweep. The punish counter sweep is plus, as you see here, plus 45. You need a plus 43 in order to have an auto time safe jump. So in order to actually create a safe jump here, you have to do a small micro walk and then jump forwards heavy. It's difficult to do. That is also a safe jump. Use medium punch against Honda. That guy can wake up with OD sumo headbutt. Lariat. There are a few lights. It's plus 27. There's not much you can do here. Except in the corner, you can dash or micro walk. If you dash, you're gonna be plus 5. If you micro walk, you can go for a meaty headbutt if you time it correctly. In the middle of the screen, there's not much you can do. Depending on what the opponent is doing, you can drive rush standing medium punch, maybe standing heavy punch, but it is very limited. I would only recommend going for the drive rush if you want to close the distance. If you use it as anti-air at plus 34 frames, here you can drive rush. Drive rush medium SPD, light SPD, sometimes heavy SPD. You can use the same buttons as the other OKI situations. Standing medium punch, crouching medium kick, standing heavy punch, headbutt. What about OD Lariat? 2-hit OD Lariat is plus 38. You can dash and be plus 16. You can use drive rush and keep the OKI going. Probably the only grab that will connect here is light SPD. As anti-air, ooh, that is very interesting. It'll depend on how the OD Lariat hits. If it's one hit, you're plus 32. If you get 2 hits, that changes to plus 33 or even more. Plus 51. My general rule is if you hit twice, dash twice, and you can be between plus 5 to plus 8. There we go. Plus 7 in this case. If you hit once, you just dash once. You can be here between plus 9 to plus 13, I believe. You can also drive rush. And here the Oki is even better. You're gonna be closer, you can go for the same options as always. Very good Oki. If you use OD Lariat in the corner, you can dash to be plus 16. If you hit them in the air, really good Oki after dashing. Siberian Express, plus 29. You can dash here. And be plus 7. Now this is very situational, but here you can go for standing heavy punch or sweep. Dash sweep is gonna be punishable. Be careful. The Oki is pretty good if you use drive rush. You can go for light SPD or buttons. Standing medium punch is a good idea as always. Russian suplex. I love this one. You're plus 26. If you dash, you're plus 4. Here your lights connect. Standing light punch and standing light kick. You can use crouching medium punch too if they're pressing a button. Otherwise, your best option is just standing medium punch and see what they do. If you want to spend the meter, drive rush standing medium punch is a great option. You can hit confirm the target combo or just drive rush medium SPD. The OD version has the same Oki, by the way. Standing medium punch target combo. By itself is plus 27. You can drive rush after it and get a standing medium punch or drive rush standing heavy punch. If you're in the corner and you connect the target combo, if you dash, you're plus 5. So it's the same Oki as Lariat. You can micro walk and do something or just dash and keep that plus 5. Sweep, as I said before, plus 45. What can you do here? Either the safe jump or that is plus 8 if you do it perfectly. Otherwise, knee right away to be plus 11, between plus 9 to plus 11. One thing to note, very important, the opponent can wake up with parry. If they do it perfectly, they will stop your buttons. So you have to mix your grabs with your buttons. The other thing is, if you drive rush in Oki situations and you use a standing medium punch, specifically standing medium punch and crouching medium kick, you can DI back, should they wake up with DI. Either if you go for a grab or a button, if they wake up with a super or a reversal like a Shoryuken, you will get hit. So also be careful about that. Sometimes it's just better to drive rush and do nothing. I believe that is mostly the Oki with Zangief. There are a few I'm leaving out, like level 3, because the level 3 Oki is really bad. All the options I covered in this video are the common ones. I think you have enough Oki with Zangief for this season. If there's something I'm missing, please let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please subscribe. And I hope I can see you in the next video. Take care, keep playing grapplers, and bye bye.